Form 1 Maths, Chapter 9, Units of Length and Mass. Chapter 9, Units of Length and Mass. In this presentation, we will discuss estimating lengths, changing from large units to smaller units, imperial units of length, metric units of mass, imperial units of mass, adding and subtracting quantities. Page number 141 to 153 in your textbook. Okay children, changing from large units to smaller units. The metric units of length are the kilometer, the meter, the centimeter and millimeter. The relationships between them are 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. That means 1000 meters equal to 1 kilometer. So the next 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. That means 100 centimeters equal to 1 meters. So next 1 meters equal to 1000 millimeters. That means 1000 millimeters equal to 1 meter. So last 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeters. That means 10 millimeters equal to 1 centimeter. This is the relationships between them. Okay kids, let's see how to convert centimeters to millimeters. Both centimeters and millimeters are derived from the meter, a measurement of distance used in the metric system. Okay, so the prefix centi means 100. So there are 100 centimeters in every meter. So the prefix milli means 1000. So there are 1000 millimeters in every meter. So millimeters and centimeters are only separated by 1/10th place. So which means that there are ultimately 10 millimeters for every centimeter. Okay children, then let's see how to express kilometers into meters, right? So the first question is express 3 kilometers in meters. Okay, so when you are going to convert kilometers into meters, you have to multiply that kilometers by 1000. Okay, so 3 kilometers, when you are going to convert to meters, you have to multiply that 3 by 1000. So the answer is 3000 meters, right? So the second question is express 2.3 kilometer in meters. So that one also you have to multiply by 1000. So 2.3 multiplied by 1000. So the answer is 2300 meters. Okay. So the last one express 50 kilometers in meters. So you have to multiply this 50 by 1000. Okay, so this is 3 zeros in here. So 50 multiplied by 1000, 50,000 meters. Okay, children, can you try this? Okay, then let's see how to express meters into kilometers. Okay, so when you are going to express 2000 meters into kilometers, you have to divide by 1000. Okay, so 2000 divided by 1000, answer is 2 kilometers. Okay, so next express 6200 meters in kilometers, right? So when you are going to divide the 6200 by 1000, so the answer is 6.2 kilometers, right? because there is a decimal point. So when you are going to divide by 1000, that decimal point shift 3 times to this side. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 6.2 kilometers. So the next one, express 720.25 meters in meters. In this time also you have to divide by 1000. Okay, so 720.25 divided by 1000. So this decimal point again shift 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 0.72025 meters. Okay children, let's see how to convert meters into centimeters. Okay, multiply the number of meters by 100. If you need to convert from meters to centimeters, you must multiply by 100 instead of dividing by 100. So as when dividing by factors of 10, the number of spaces you slide the decimal point equals the number of zeros in the factor of 10. This time though, you slide the decimal right instead of left. Okay, so 82.5 multiplying by 100, so the answer is 8250. With the decimal point shifted 2 places to the right. Okay, kids, let's see how to convert centimeters into meters. Okay, so let's see this question now. Joy measures several short lengths of rope and finds that he has 7,890 centimeters of rope in total. So how many meters of rope does Joy have? Okay, actually there is no obvious decimal point here. See, but remember that 7,890 in the same as 7,890.0. Okay, so when you are going to convert this into meters, you have to divide this by 100. So move the decimal point 2 spaces to the left to get your answer. So 7,890 centimeters equal to 78.90 meters. Okay, so this is in the way to convert centimeters into meters, right? Okay children, let's see how to convert centimeters into millimeters, right? Okay, let's see this problem. The width of a particular table measures 58.775 centimeters. Okay, so what is the width of the same table when taken in millimeters? Okay, it must describe a measurement of length in centimeters and instruct you to find the equivalent value in millimeters. Okay, then let's see how to solve that. This is the solution, right? Multiply the centimeter value by 10. There are 10 millimeters in every 1 centimeter. So this means that you will need to find the number of millimeters per centimeter by multiplying the centimeter measurement by 10. So the millimeter is a smaller unit than the centimeter. So even though both are derived from the basic meter, when you convert any larger metric unit to a smaller one, you must multiply the original value. So 58.75 multiplying by 10, okay, so the answer is 587.5 millimeters. Okay children, let's see how to convert millimeters into centimeters. Okay, let's see this problem first. The height of a certain dough is 1780.9 millimeters. So find the height of the same dough when described in centimeters. Read through the problem and make sure that it contains a measurement of length provided in millimeters. Okay? So it must also instruct you to convert that measurement to its equivalent in centimeters. Okay, then let's see how to solve that. This is the solution, right? So there are 10 millimeters for every 1 centimeter. So you will need to divide the number of millimeters by 10 to find its equivalent centimeter value. So the centimeter is larger than the millimeter, and whenever you need to convert a smaller metric unit to a larger one, you must divide the original value. So 1780.9 millimeters divided by 10, so the answer is 178.09 centimeters. So the highest of the dough in this problem is 178.09 centimeters. Write the number of feet. Converting feet to inches is quite simple, okay? So first, write out the number of feet you are dealing with. Label this number feet or FT. So it's helpful to follow along with a real world example to see how feet are converted to inches. Let's say that you want to know how long the wall of your room is in inches, right? If the wall is 8 feet long, start by writing this measurement down like this: 8 feet. Okay, 8 feet multiply the number of feet by 12. Next, multiply your number of feet by 12. Since there are 12 inches in every foot, this will give you your original foot measurement in inches. Okay, 1 feet equal 12 inches. So in the example problem, you would continue by writing multiplying 12 after the foot measurement, then multiplying to find the answer like this: 8 multiplying by 12, so the answer is 96 inches. Children, label your answer in inches, right? Don't forget to give your answer the label inches or IN to specify that it is in inches. If you don't, your answer may be confusing to someone who reads it, and if doing this, schoolwork, you may lose points. Okay. Okay, next, converting a foot and inches measurement. So write the number of feet. Measurements are not always given in just feet. Sometimes, especially for certain types of measurements like heights, measurements are given in feet and inches, like for example 100 feet 6 inches. In this case, start by writing just the number of feet, leave the inches out for now. So as another example problem, let's say that you are 5 feet and 3 inches tall and that you want to figure out exactly how tall you are in just inches. So start by writing just the number of feet like this, 5 feet. Okay children, so next multiply the number of feet by 12. In this part is exactly the same as when dealing with just feet. Okay, so simply multiply by 12 and label your answer in inches. So in the example problem, multiply like this. So 5 multiplied by 12, this is 5 feet. Okay, so multiplying by 12, so the answer is 60 inches. Okay, add the remaining inches. Okay, now add the leftover inches from the beginning to the answer you just got. Okay, so this gives you your final answer in inches, so don't forget the label. In the example problem, finish finding your height in inches like this. So 5 multiplied by 12, so the answer is 60 inches. So this 60 inches plus 3 inches, 63 inches, right? Okay children, divide by 12 and use the remainder to get back to feet and inches. If you want to get back to the same type of feet and inches measurement as we had before, there is a little more work to do this time. Okay, so to do this, divide by 12, then find the remainder. The answer for dividing by 12 is the number of feet and the remainder is the number of inches. For example, 4 or 5 would be 4 feet 5 inches. Okay, so a remainder is just the number left over when two numbers don't divide evenly. For example, 4 goes into 12 exactly 3 times, but 5 doesn't fit into 12 perfectly. It goes in twice to make 10, then it only fits in partly the third time. So 5 times 2 equals 10, which is 2 less than 12. So we say that we have a remainder of 2 or R2. In other words, 5 goes into 12 twice, then we need to add an extra 2 to get to 12. In the example problem, get back into feet and inches like this. 63 inches divide by 12 inches. So the answer is 5.25. Or the answer is 5 remainder 3. So 5 feet and 3 inches. This remainder 3 means 3 inches. Okay. Children, how this 25 become 3? That means 5.25 become 3. That means 25 this 25 rounded to the nearest 10 is 303. Okay, this 0.23 rounded to the nearest 10 is 3. Okay, children, when we are going to talking about yards and feet, this is the equation. Okay, this is 1 yard. Okay, these are 3 feet. Okay, that means 3 feet, that means 1 foot, second foot in here, third foot, right? So there are 3 feet. Okay, so 3 feet equal to 1 yard. So 1 yard equal 3 feet. Okay, children, then let's see how to convert feet to yard by hand. Okay, so it is fairly well known that 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So to convert measurements into yards that we originally taken in feet, you need to write this conversion factor as a conversion ratio. The ratio is 1 yard divided by 3 feet. That means 1 yard into 3 feet. Okay, so because the numerator and denominator values are equal, this conversion fraction is equal to 1. So whenever a fraction has a value of 1, you can use it to multiply any number without changing its value, but you will convert the units. So when you're beginning with a measurement in feet that you want to convert to yards instead, you can set up a simple equation using the conversion ratio. As long as the conversion ratio is correct and is equal to 1, the value of the measurement will be unchanged. For example, suppose you have a measurement of 12 feet that you want to convert into yards. Write a brief multiplication problem as follows. 12 feet equal 12 feet multiplying 1 yard divided by 3 feet. Okay, so when you write the conversion equation, you need to make sure that you write the conversion fraction so the unit you wish to end up with is in the numerator. If you wrote the conversion fraction as 3 feet divided by 1 yard, your result would be incorrect. This would be the conversion to use the inverse conversion from yard to feet. So after you write out your conversion equation, the final step is going to be a simple division. You will begin with the unit of feet and your conversion ratio has feet in the denominator. As with any fraction multiplication, something that appear both in the numerator and the denominator can cancel out of the equation. This will leave just the desired unit of yards. In this example, the problem is set up and can be completed as follows. So 12 feet multiplied by 1 yard divided by 3 feet, you can cut this 3 by this 12. Okay, so 3 times 4 equal 12. So 12 feet divided by 3 feet, answer is 4 yards, because this feet to this feet you can cut. Okay, so this 3, this 12 divided by 3, answer is 4. So 4 yards in here. So the answer is 4 yards. Okay, now let's see how to convert yards into feet, right? So you can always do this calculation in your head. Okay, but write it out this first time to solidify everything in your mind, right? For this example, say you need to convert 10 yards into feet. This technique is best for whole yards without any fractions or decimals, right? So since 1 yard equal 3 feet, you can see now 1 yard equal 3 feet. Okay, so multiply 10 by 3 to get your answer. Multiply 3 by 10 and to get your answer. So 10 times 3 equal 30. There are 30 feet in 10 yards. If you're working with large numbers, it's perfectly fine to use a calculator to figure out the answer. Okay children, let's see how to convert grams into milligrams. Okay, so multiply the number of grams by 1000 to get milligrams. So multiplying by 1000 is the same as moving the decimal point 3 spots to the right. So for example, say you have 75 grams. Simply multiply 75 by 1000, which equals 75,000. So 75 grams is equal to 75,000 milligrams. Okay, then let's see how to convert milligrams into grams. Divide the number of milligrams by 1000 to find the number of grams. Keep in mind that there are 1000 milligrams in every grams. For instance, if you have 500,000 milligrams, divide 500,000 by 1000, which equals 500. 500,000 milligrams divided by 1000, answer is 500 grams. Therefore, 500,000 milligrams is equal to 500 grams. Okay children, let's see how to convert grams into kilograms. So a kilogram is 1000 grams. This means that to get kilograms from grams, you just need to divide the number of grams by 1000. In our example, we would get kilograms by dividing 20,000 grams by 1000. So 1 kilogram equal 1000 grams. So we have to divide this 20,000 by 1000. So 20,000 divided by 1000, answer is 20 kilograms. Okay, let's see how to label your answer. Don't forget this step, right? So labeling your answer with the proper units is important. If you are doing this conversion for school, you can lose points if you don't label. If you are doing it for something else, people may assume the wrong unit. In our case, we would label our answer with the label kilograms like this. 20,000 grams equal 20 kilograms. Don't forget this. Okay, then let's see how to convert kilograms into grams. So to get back to grams, multiply by 1000. As discussed above, a kilogram is 1000 grams. Okay, so this means that if you ever want to get back to grams from kilograms, all you need to do is multiply the number of kilograms by 1000. Since multiplication is basically the opposite operation as division, this will undo the division as give you grams. To get 20 kilograms back to grams, we just multiply by 1000. Don't forget to label your answer again, right? 20 kilograms. multiplying by 1000. This dot is multiplying, right? So 20 multiplying by 1000. So the answer is 20,000 grams. This dot is replaced for multiplication symbol. Okay, put there. Then let's see how to convert kilograms into tons, right? So divide by 1000. A ton is 1000 kilograms. So this means that to get tons from kilograms, you just need to divide the number of kilograms by 1000. So in our example, we would get tons by dividing 20,000 kilograms by 1000. So 20,000 divided by 1000. So the answer is 20 tons. Okay, then let's see how to convert tons into kilograms. So to get back to kilograms, multiply by 1000. As discussed above, a ton is 1000 kilograms. This means that if you ever want to get back to kilograms from tons, all you need to do is multiply the number of tons by 1000. Since multiplications is basically the opposite operation as division, this will undo the division and give you kilograms. To get 20 tons back to grams, we just multiply by 1000. So don't forget to label your answer again. So 20 tons multiplying by 1000. So the answer is 20,000 kilograms. Okay, how to write the number of pounds? If you are converting the weight of a real life object, you can use a scale to weigh it. If you already know the weight in pounds, just write the number and label it IBS like this. So let's follow along with an example. Say that a newborn baby is weighed at the doctor's office and found to be exactly 10 pounds. We would start our conversion by writing 10 pounds on the paper. 10 pounds. Okay, now multiply by 16. This is the number of ounces in 1 pound. That means 1 pound equal 16 ounces. So in our example, we would multiply 10 by 16. So the answer is 160. Children, don't forget the ounce label. Okay, writing ounces OOZ. See this OEZ. Writing ounces OOZ next to your answer is important. If you don't, it won't be clear which units you converted to. If you are doing this work for school, you may even lose points for forgetting to label. In our example, we would write our answer as either 160 ounces or 160 OEZ. Both mean the same thing, right? Okay, converting pounds to stones. Let's say, find your weight in pounds. Pounds are the US standard unit for measuring mass of weight. Most standard scales in the US will weight you in pounds, including scales at your doctor's office and personal scales you can buy. For example, you might weigh 165 pounds. So this is 128 pounds. Okay, now your weight is 128 pounds. Think for a little bit. So divide your weight in pounds by 14. 1 stone is equal to 14 pounds. So dividing pounds by 14 will give you your weight in stones. For example, 165 divided by 14 equal 11.79. So 165 pounds is about 12 stones. Specifically, it is 11 pounds. Since 165 divided by 14 is 11 with a remainder of 11. So convert stones to pounds. To do this, you need to do the opposite of what you would to convert pounds to stones. That means you need to multiply the number of stones by 14. If the weight is given in the number of stones, that pounds, multiply the number of stones by 14 and add the pounds to the product. Otherwise, just multiply the whole number of decimal by 14. For example, to convert 10 stone, 8 pounds, you would calculate. So 10 times 14 plus 8. So 140 plus 8. So the answer is 140. So 10 stone, 8 pounds is equal to 148 pounds. So in this example, to convert 9 stones and 14 pounds, you would calculate, okay, 9 stones multiplying by 14, that means 9 multiplying by 14 plus that 14 stones. Okay, here 9 times 14 plus 14, this 14 is, that's 14 stones. Okay, so after that you have to multiply this 2. So and after that you have to add this 14. So the answer is 141.96. okay, so 9 stones, 14 pounds is equal to 141.96 pounds. Children, when you are going to add or subtract these things, first you have to check all the units are same or not. Okay, if it's different, you can't add or subtract directly. So in that time you have to convert all the units into the same unit. Then after you can add or subtract. Now you can try this. Thank you, children, and may God bless you.